Yo, it's too early for this damn shit. Yo, what's good? It's your boy Holiest. You already know what it is. And today, we're gonna be talking about FRIGG. A lot of y'all have been asking me my opinion on the FRIGG nerf. FRIGG nerf. Her stats are lower than they are in the CN version. And I need you guys to understand this. I've been saying this since the beginning of time. CBT stands for Chinese beta test. You guys should not be expecting any character, none of them, honestly. Like even the standard banner characters are already there, but I shouldn't be expecting none of the limited banner characters to come out the same way that they did in the Chinese version. I am glad that they are balancing the characters from the Chinese version to the global version. And why, you ask? But they made her weak. She's not as strong. They half the damage. Two things. I know the skill changed. Cool, whatever. Most of y'all, like 90% of y'all, never used it in the first place. There was a video that they're showing her skills. Y'all wouldn't know to begin with. So my thing is this, okay? And this is why, like, if you guys have watched my in-depth videos, I never read the skills because I knew, because they do this with every game that you have ever played. If you ever played a game that came out with the Chinese version first to global, they change the characters every time. It's a normal thing. It's balancing. Because if the characters came out the same way that they did in the Chinese version, the game would be broken. Because the shit over there in CN is way too strong. And that's why there's power creep. And a lot of you guys are worried about power creep. Well, if I summon this character, then why can't I use this? If I use this character, why? Because that character is just that much better, right? Lyra is broken. Lynn is crazy. I would honestly be appalled if they don't change these characters while the game is global, right? I use Lyra. Okay, there was a boss I could not get it. There was a boss that I could literally not even get a health bar off of. I summoned Lyra, 0 stars, nothing. I went back to the boss, smoked him without even losing a bit of my HP. Not even a little bit. That is how strong some of these characters are. You get them and the game changes completely for you. It shouldn't be like that. That is the definition of power creep, right? I'm over here using Mark. I'm over here using these characters. I got some of them 6 stars. I cannot beat this boss. I get Lyra 0 stars, clear without losing a piece of HP. That's broken. If hard content is hard, yes, characters should be able to, certain characters should be able to help you get through it, but they should not make it easy mode to where the point that I didn't have to even move to win with Lyra. I stood in one spot and I just hit the boss. Is that fun? No, I didn't have to do shit. I still want to play the game. I still want to learn the mechanics, what the boss was doing. Lyra could help me survive a little bit longer, maybe to the point where I can learn what's going on, but she shouldn't make it to the point where all I got to stand there is hold left click, right? So this is what I'm saying to y'all, okay? These changes are not nerfs. A nerf means that the character already existed in our version of the game and they changed it. This is a regional balance. They have it in a different region and they're bringing it over to our region fixed. And then on top of that, a lot of people are talking about her C6. Like I know they changed her skill, I get that. But I've seen a lot of people talking about, oh, her C6 went down 13%. So she's not worth it to get. Half of y'all weren't gonna C6 her anyway. Like, the majority of players in gacha games are free to play. I mean, it's just like that. That's how the game is. The majority of them are free to play. You're 95%, unless you saved a bunch and you get super lucky. Most of y'all aren't C6 in FRIGG as a free to play player. Just for more than one reason, not because you can't. That's one of the reasons. But the other reason is you'd most likely not want to use all of your resources on one character, right? You most likely would want to get her, maybe get her C1 if you like it, and then save for Saki Fuwa or whatever other character that you want. Lin Ye, the other good characters that help you build these teams. Now, a lot of people have also been asking me, what are some good teams who I should be saving for? And this is the thing, right? If you want a fire team, save for a fire team. If you want an ice team, save for an ice team. What's the other element, guys? Help me out. Fizz, save for Fizz. There's Volt, same thing, right? If you want a Volt team, yes, it's worth it to get Nemesis. If you want an ice team, yes, it's worth it to get FRIGG. If you want a Fizz team, Claudia, right? And then the end all be all, the one that brings them all together is Lynn. right? So you want to make sure that you're getting Lynn when she comes out, because that, I mean, especially if she has the kind of stuff she has in in CN, right? That the buffs that she has in CN will be very nice. So right now, with the knowledge that we have about Lynn, she would be useful. Now, when she comes out, she could be different, right? That's just something that we got to be prepared for. So you could say for Lynn, she could come out and things could be different. They most likely will be different. If they're not, cool. If they are, cool. Like, it's just how they brought the character out. If nobody knew what Frigg was like before in CN, if literally nobody had a clue, nobody would even give a shit. So I don't see why you give a shit now. I don't see why you give a shit now. It's a character in the game that has stats. You either use them or you don't. It's pretty simple in my opinion. So I don't know, man. In other news, I'm most likely live right now. If you want to come through, slide through, pull up on the boy. We are having a good time. I guarantee it. We always have a good time on the live stream. It is approximately 10 a.m. I woke up about 15 minutes ago to a bunch of nonsense in my DMs talking about Frigg. I went to sleep yesterday with a bunch of nonsense with people asking me about Frigg. So these are my thoughts on the Frigg nerf. I don't care. I don't care. I'm C6ing her. I will showcase her at C6. Y'all know the video I make, the C1 to C6 shit. Letting you guys know. I mean, is it that big of a deal? So, and then if you guys want to see her work at C6, I will most likely be using her in most of my content throughout the game. So let me know what you guys think about the video, man. Leave your comments down below. Call me a dickhead. Say he doesn't care because he's a whale anyway. Free-to-play players are gonna struggle with this. Like, it's the same shit you would have done if she came out with all these skills, where you would have either tried to get her once and not get her, or you would have got her once and asked if it was worth it to use your resources to get her up again. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Regardless of her stats, the same questions would have been being asked. Is she worth it? Yes, I think she is still fully worth it, especially if you're building an ice team. I already can see, I see you, bro. You're typing in wild ass comments for no reason. Also, in other news, I just got a house. Me and my girlfriend got a house. It's nice. So in October, you'll see the background change back there. We got a nice game room, y'all. We got a nice 4-bed, 2.5 bath. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice living, bro. Nice living, lovely living. So game room is nice. I'm gonna have a lot of space. I'm gonna try to get like a widescreen video camera or something, so I can start maybe doing VR content. That would be fun on the second channel, obviously. I feel like this would be a lot. I'm gonna cook that shit up, bro. I'm gonna cook that shit up. So yeah, man. Much love to y'all for watching. I'm about to boot it up right now. Don't even trip. Don't come in there. Y'all always come in there talking about Holiest got the same shirt on from the video. That's because I'm recording it the same day. I'm going live right now, bro. Stop it.